is Dawn Compton. I'm the pastor at Main Street United Methodist Church, and I'm here today to bring you our weekly Wednesday Word. So today I'm coming to you from our Community Life Center. If you weren't here on Sunday, you missed. We had our dedication and blessing of this space. We dedicated it to the work that God has called us to do, and we ask God's blessing on all that happens here and everybody who walks into this space, that they may be blessed. And we gave it a new name. We are calling this now our Community Life Center. We did that because we do want it to be a place for the Bedford community, so that all the community can feel safe here, can feel welcomed here, can feel included when they walk into this space. And it's a space where we are going to be doing life together, life as a family of faith, where we are going to have meals together, we're going to have fun programs together, we're going to laugh together, we are going to serve together, we're going to live into our mission of serving God and serving people together here. And so it's a place that we would hope that the community, those in the community, would join their lives with our lives, and we would be able to be in ministry together and just be doing what God has called us to do together. So if you've not visited this space yet, I invite you to come and check it out and see the renovations that have been done here, and just to maybe help us envision the possibilities of what missions and ministries and uses that this room could be put to be to God's glory and to be about the work that God has called us to do, maybe in a new and creative way. The scripture today that I want to lift up comes from the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 2. The people who walked in darkness, they have seen a great light. Those who lived in a land of deep darkness, on them light has shined. Friends, we are in the midst of our Advent worship series, and that series is entitled Making Room. And so, connecting with the scripture, do y'all remember years ago there was a hotel chain, and they would have commercials on it that would say at the end, "Come on in, we'll leave the light on for you." That was a phrase, and that was designed to let them know that people were welcome, that they were ready, and that there was a space for you. They had made room for you at that particular hotel chain. And so that kind of makes me think and connecting with this. Having light shows that there's room. You're able to see the room that has been made for you. When Jesus came to this earth, Jesus was the light of the world and was able to shine for everybody, so that all people could see that there was room for them in God's kingdom. There was room for them in God's plan. There was room for them in God's family. We are part here at Main Street of making room for people, for including all God's people here, and we want to leave the light on for you so that you will know that the light of Jesus Christ shines for all of us. It shines for us to let us see that glorious light that can help us know the love of Jesus Christ, the grace and mercy of God. We're going to continue that focus, making room and seeing the light of Jesus this Sunday in our worship series. We worship at 10:30 in person, or you can worship with us online. We'd love to have you be a part of that and to think about what it means to make room for people and what it means to have the light shine on them. I want to lift up a few announcements to bring up. One is that we are changing a little bit how we're stocking our blessing box. So many of you have helped and been a part of the blessing box ministry, and you've helped to make sure that it has the food in it that it needs, that it's serving the community, and it is a way that we are shining Jesus' light in the community and helping to include everybody as a part of God's family. We're going to work on staffing it or stocking it a little bit differently. There is a calendar outside the sanctuary in the narthex area for people to sign up, and we ask you to sign up 1, 2, 3, however many days that you are available. And on that day, that's the only day during the month that you would be responsible for just coming by and making sure that it's stocked. You could bring your own items by that day. That's fine if you wanted to do that, or if you wanted to come to our pantry, which is in our Community Life Center, and check out the pantry and get some items from there, then that will be great too. But we're just looking to try and staff it a little bit differently to see if that helps to share the responsibility and share the joy of participating in that ministry with more people. So we're looking to start that on January 1st. If you are interested in signing up to help stock the blessing box, either come by and sign up on the calendar, or you can call the church office and we'll get you signed up on one of the days that are still available on that. We are still working on our Christmas boxes. We're still looking at names. If you have somebody that you know of that could use a Christmas box, that would be blessed by having that this Christmas, then call the church office and let us know that, and we'll add their information to our list of those that are getting it. If you are helping to provide the items, if you're doing a whole box yourself, or if you're just bringing some items, we are collecting those. We ask those to be here next week, because we're going to be distributing them on the 19th. And so we need to know what those items are so we can begin, if we need to do some extra shopping, getting that done before the 19th, and not to do such a rush at that late date. So we're excited about that ministry and that blessing that we're going to be giving to the Bedford community through those Christmas boxes. We are also transitioning how we're structuring our program ministries, and they're going to be specifically around our core values. Our core values of meaningful worship, of faith development, of outward unselfish caring, and joyful inclusive fellowship. And in order to do that, we're going to have a meeting of core value team, and that's going to be on January 9th. So I just wanted people to go ahead and put it on your calendar that you can plan on participating in that. This is open for anyone that wants to be a part of envisioning and planning and looking as to how we're going to live into those core values in 2022. We're going to meet right after the worship service on that night and meet until about 4:30 that day. We'll have lunch together. If you want to participate and you haven't signed up for a core value team, that's fine. You can still come. Just let the church office know that you plan to participate, so we can have the supplies that we need for everybody that's going to be here, as well as to make sure we have food, the lunch for everybody that's going to be eating lunch at that meal together. We are also, I'm so excited about this. We are going to be creating a playroom here at the church. There's a playroom for our after-school children and our Stepping Stone preschool children to be able to use when it's rainy outside and they can't go outside and play, but they can go into this playroom and just have a ball, just having fun in there. And so we're going to be turning our old youth room into a children's playroom. And we're going to be cleaning out the youth room. The big final push for that is going to be on Saturday, January 8th. If you're available to help that day, that would be great. Let Beth Hicks know, or our weekday children's program director, Kendall Long, know that you're going to be here, and we just so we can have a head count of how many hands will be here for that. I'm excited to see this and to see what this playroom is going to be like. We are going to be moving the youth up to the top floor of the education building, so they'll still have a space and they'll still have something that's specifically dedicated for them. So that's going to be neat too, to see what that space is going to turn out to be. But it's a revisioning how we're using some of the space here at Main Street. The last thing I want to lift up is our Christmas Eve services. We're getting closer and closer, but if you are looking for a place to worship on Christmas Eve, you are welcome here. We will make room for you here. We will have 2 services on Christmas Eve, one at 4 p.m. and one at 7 p.m. The 4 p.m. service will be a bit more traditional in its nature, and the 7 p.m. will be more family friendly, a little bit more relaxed, and a little bit easier, I think, for children to be able to participate. But children are welcome at either service. Everyone is welcome. We'll make room for everybody at both services. At 4 and 7 on Christmas Eve, both services will also be live streamed. So if you're not comfortable of worshiping in person, you are welcome to use the live stream and worship with us that way. Friends, I hope you have a great rest of the week. There is a lot going on. I'm telling you, it's a busy season here, and I'm just glad that I'm able to be in this season with you and that we can walk this journey together. Have a great rest of the week. I look forward to worshiping with you on Sunday. God bless.